Good morning. Happy Friday. Today starts 4 days in this house by myself in Virginia. Oh no, where do we live? In Wisconsin. So cold in here. I don't understand. I need to ask my mom why it's freezing. Okay. If you're new here, my name's Avery. I just moved to Wisconsin for the summer for my husband's job. He is coaching a summer baseball team. And this is like the longest trip I'll be home without him, and I am not looking forward to it. We just got to this house like 4 days ago, and he had to leave, and I'm just creeped out. I'm not, he left this morning. Ow. I'm not excited to sleep by myself. I don't know how I'm gonna keep myself entertained. So I'm just gonna bring you guys along with me. I just made my finger bleed. It's literally like, he left at like 5 this morning, and I've just been laying in bed because once I'm up, and I'm gonna be a big girl. Don't mind our one blind. Another one should get here today. We're makeshifting with this house. We're only gonna be in here for 2 months, so you know, it's just what it is. I'm not complaining. I just booked a flight back home. I'm not even kidding. I was just complaining about being here by myself. Flight back home. Peace out here. I'm leaving in not till almost 5 p.m. So I'm dead. I am dead. That's the most impulsive thing I've ever done. I was just sitting there and I was looking at flights, and I was like, you know what? There's one that leaves at 4 p.m. today. So we're getting on that flight at 4 p.m. And we're gonna spend 4 days in Florida, and then I'll come back and Aiden will be home and all will be happy and good. So, yeah. Oh, this is crazy. I'm all packed up and ready to roll. Guess what we just found out? It's been like a whirlwind since I worked out. We have to move out of this place. I'll get into more detail later once I figure it out, but they're figuring it out for us because, thank the Lord, we didn't rent this place. But they're great here, and I feel so bad for actually the owner. He's like a super nice guy, and he did not know what was wrong with his house. But we're going to the airport. Let's go. Wow, has it been a crazy past week? Welcome back to another vlog. We're in Florida. Virginia, Wisconsin, and Florida all in the last week. It's been crazy to say the least, but I thought I would hop on here and just explain everything that's going on because I know a lot of people are confused like over on my other social media accounts, and I'm like, I don't even really know how to explain it, and I'm just like flying by the seat of my pants, but it's been a lot of fun, so I can't even complain. But I'm in Florida and it's Monday, June 2nd. Just to give a day to you guys can understand this whole story. So anyway, what day was it when we found out we were gonna move? Aiden is coaching at Lynchburg at Liberty, and on May 25th. The week before May 25th is when the conference tournament was. The longer Aiden's team was playing, the longer we were staying in Lynchburg. So we were sort of just like, I was packing up a little bit here and there. All that is on my TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok and Instagram, it's just Avery B. Sweat. I vlogged a lot of like the moving process and all that process over there. But anyway, so they lost in the tournament, so that meant right when they were losing, right when they lost, we knew we were going to be heading to Wisconsin. We just didn't know when. Team in Wisconsin, the first game was that Monday, which was the 26th, which was also me and Aiden's 6-month anniversary. But okay, anyway, so we know we have to leave. We pack up everything the Saturday before. Sunday comes around, we leave. We put all our stuff in the storage unit, we pack up the car, headed to Wisconsin, okay? So 15-hour road trip, may I mention. Very long road trip, but we've done this many of times. We've driven from Florida to Wisconsin and Wisconsin to Florida. So we're like, okay, it'll be okay. We knew we were gonna stop, and we ended up stopping in Chicago Sunday night and like had ourselves a little night. It was really fun. Got some Chicago deep dish pizza and we had a blast. And then we stayed in Chicago, and that next morning we got up early and headed the last like 4 or 5 hours to Wisconsin. And it was a breeze. We got to Wisconsin, we got to our house, and this is where it gets sort of confusing. So our house is provided by the team. Like the coaching staff gets housing because all of these people are from all over the United States. And so they get us a house with, our roommate is another coach, which a lot of people had questions about that. So they house the coaches and their wives. So we're staying in a house. It was actually like in Minnesota, but the team is in Wisconsin. Anyway, we get to the house. Aiden has to be at the game by like 3 p.m. We get in at like noon. So we throw all of our stuff into that house. Let's just call it the river house because it's close to the river. Anyway, I'm like, it'll be great. The house was really big, so the roommate situation, he's a really nice guy. And we knew we were gonna have a roommate, not a big deal. We're young, it really doesn't matter. Just grateful to have a place to live. And anyway, there for a couple days. 4 days into us being there, I know Aiden has to go to an away game. And let's just say being in a new house by yourself, kind of scary. So we've literally been in Wisconsin for 4 days. I was getting a little freaked out that I was gonna be in a new house by myself, and a lot of people love to crap on that I come visit my family all the time, but if you had a family member in Florida and you got to go to the beach when your husband was away, wouldn't you take it too? That like drives me crazy, but whatever. Like, people need to get a life, honestly. Like, go get a life. And like, I love the people who love my life because you guys are so sweet and you know who you are, but the people who are just, I don't freaking know, like mad that I'm able to go to Florida. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Like, telling me I need to grow up and not rely on my parents. My parents don't pay for diddly squat. Do I get to stay here for free? Yeah, this is my childhood bedroom. It's the weirdest, I don't know. I never usually like address things because people are weird. Like, when I was getting married, they thought the ring I got was a shut up ring. I don't know why people, I have no idea. But that's what you get for sharing your life, and it's brought me so many great things, and so many people message me all the time and are so sweet. It's just like you see those, a couple random comments, and for some reason you cling on them. But anyway, I decided I'm gonna go to Florida. I booked a ticket, and Aiden was leaving that morning, booked a ticket that morning, and left by that afternoon. Right when I was about to leave, this was in one of my TikToks, which people were like, what do you mean you have to move again? So Aiden's gone. He's gone for the next 4 days. He's still gone right as we speak, for his job. The baseball games are all over, like Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, Canada, all these different places. So I'm like packing up, about to head to the airport. I'm so excited. Like, my mom and dad have no idea. I'm like, I'm gonna surprise them. And I did end up doing that, but I get a call. So we're staying in this house close to the river. I'm from the owner. He's like super nice, and he's like, so something's wrong with the septic tank or something, so you have to move out of there. And I was like, oh, that's great. I like honestly felt bad for him because they like just remodeled the house or whatever. So I'm like, oh my goodness, Aiden's gone, the other coach is gone, it's just me. And I was like, well, like the water, we can't use the water. Like, they had a guy out to like check something, and it ended up him finding out that the septic tank was like bad or something. So I call Aiden. Oh, also, the night before this is all over the place. The night before this, Aiden broke his phone. He was like throwing BP, and a ball came right and hit his pocket where his phone was. Like, what are the odds of that? Obviously pretty good because it happened. So he has no phone. So I wake up in the morning and I buy this ticket. I'm heading out. He left at 5 a.m. He has no idea I bought a ticket to Florida. He has no idea that we have to move. So I'm like trying to get a hold of him. I finally get like the other coach's phone number. I'm like, can you have Aiden call me? Because I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So I was like, I'm going to Florida. I'm getting you a new phone. So we got him a new phone. I'm gonna bring it to him. He's been calling me or FaceTime me and texting me on his computer. And so anyway, he has no phone. So I call him. I'm like, I'm going to Florida. We have to move out of this house. I don't really know, like, I'm communicating back with the guy that owns the house. They figured it all out for us, which we're so grateful for. Like, this company that Aiden works for is like absolutely amazing. So it's not their fault, like things happen, and I literally don't care at all. It just is like comical because I felt like it was like a domino effect, but it makes us laugh now. Like, me and Aiden were on the phone and we're like, of course I couldn't get a hold of you because your phone was broken. I'm heading to Florida, which actually ended up being a blessing in disguise because I couldn't have lived in that house with no water. And you're in North Dakota. I'm flying to Florida. I'm like, what is going on? But that's the whole rundown. So today's Monday, and when I get back on Tuesday, which is probably when you guys are seeing this, we are gonna pack up all of our stuff again. And it's funny because like we just unpacked our stuff, but it is what it is. Like, at least we have a roof over our head, and move to the new house, which is actually closer to the field. So it's not a big deal. It's just funny, and that's to answer the questions of why we have to move again and what's going on and everything. It's quite comical, but it is what it is, you know. I keep telling Aiden, I'm like, at least it makes life interesting. We're never bored, that's for sure. But I'm happy I got to come home this weekend because my cousin from, does she live in Indiana? She lives like in Indiana, but like close to Kentucky. So she was in town. So I'm happy I got to come see her, and then it just worked out. I got to hang out with my little sister-in-law a bunch. And then I'll head back to Wisconsin, and then people are gonna be really mad because I'm coming back here soon. Because why would I stay in a house by myself? You know what I mean? Aiden will be gone for like 2 weeks. So why would I stay in a house by myself for 2 weeks? Anyway. But, I mean to like rage for a second, but sometimes I just get frustrated when I'm like trying to explain myself and people aren't understanding me. But, you know, it comes with the territory, and most people understand. Like, the comments, I love, okay, I don't love this because I don't think people should fight with each other, but I love when someone will comment something so stupid than one of my followers, like my OG followers. And I always remember people's names, like when they comment on my stuff a lot. And I'm like, you have my back, because they'll like back me up, and it's so funny. So I don't know, but that's, long story short, what's going on. And also, this is another thing. When I was on the way to, I gotta leave to go to the dentist soon. When I was on the way to Wisconsin, I have a crown on my tooth, and if you're new here, it has fallen out so many times that I can't even count, and it fell out. And so I have a dentist appointment to get it put back on. And hopefully when I come back in a couple weeks, I can like get a whole new crown because I'm so over it falling out. But that's what's been going on. Heading to the dentist, I have a meeting, and then me and my brother are gonna get lunch. So I'll bring you guys through the rest of the day, fly home back to Wisconsin super early in the morning. So that's what's been going on. Oh, really?
Them in stories, repeat back in the box. Someone looking at me, it's just along for the ride. She's my best friend.
I don't have underwear on.
How did you do
I ain't got no panties on. Woo!
by practice?
I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on the dance floor. I don't remember.
Oh my god, Avery.
And then you go, no, point this way. Ain't got no panties on. And then you go, on the dance floor.
You gotta make sure your shorts stay up too.
Then you go, up, side, ain't got no, and then you turn around. And then you go, boom, boom, boom. That's it. Oh my gosh.
Pull your shorts up nice and tight before you start.
You can see her?
You did bad.
That's the fun part. I don't want to do it.
Okay, Dad. I ain't got.
I'll try again.
No! That's